Hi, I'm Chris, 47 club runner, and I've got a really exciting app to share with you. We're runners, we get injured. It goes hand in hand. So this app is a rehab injury app, or a physio in your pocket, whatever you want to call it, and it's called Exakt Health. And I've been using this over the past couple of weeks because I picked up hamstring injury, which I found out is hamstring tendinitis, and doing these exercises step by step safely has helped me to start running again. And obviously I want to share that app with you, and it's free. So, what's not to love? So in this video, I'm going to be going through how I come across the app, some details about the app and my reviews. So if you don't want to listen to all that, I'm going to put a link down in the description so you can go and check out the app. It's free. Just having this on your phone, whether it's on your iOS device or Android, it'll just be there so you know what to do. Go and download it. What have you got to lose? Right, so how did I find out about this app? Well, as you know, I've been injured with a hamstring injury, and I posted a couple of videos out there, and the co-founder of Exakt Health app basically messaged it to me saying, this might help. And I used the app for a couple of weeks and it's really helped. So I went back to them and said, would you like to do a collaboration? Hence what I'm doing now. Because I found the app very useful and obviously I wanted to share it with you. So what does the app cover? Well, it covers everything from Achilles injuries, hamstring injuries, runner's knees, and a few bits in between. And what it does, it takes you through the kind of step-by-step process from initially injuring yourself. So obviously if it's a bad injury, I'd recommend you going to your doctor or your kind of physio just to diagnose it. But if it's not too bad, you can kind of follow the steps. It'll give you a diagnosis to tell you, what the problem is and give you a bit of information about that kind of muscle. It'll tell you how long that the injury is going to take to settle and not to do any exercise. And then it just basically goes through different stages depending on obviously the severity of the injury. So it would start off with day one, once you've gone through that 72 hour period of basic exercises, and they're very clear. They do a video as well so you can kind of follow along. And then after you've done these exercises, it asks you a question, how did you find them? Did you find any discomfort? And there's boxes that you tick, and then depending on your answer, you kind of progress to the kind of next stage. So it's an app that's kind of interactive and it's pretty safe. As I say, it's been put together by professionals. So I found it very useful because we all know when we're injured, we just kind of look on YouTube, find out different kind of exercises here and there. We have no structure. And yes, you could go to your doctor, and yes, you could go to your chiropractor, but from my experience with my Achilles injury, went to my doctor, had to wait for the appointment. You go there, the doctor says to you, you need to stop running. Well, it's not what you want to hear. So you push the doctor, it's been going on for 3 months, blah, blah, blah. He then refers you to the hospital. 3 months later, you get that appointment, and by that time, you're healed, and they give you obviously exercises to do. Chiropractor, obviously a bit quicker, but it's going to cost you money. And when you go to the chiropractor, great, they tell you where the problem is, they kind of fix it to the best of the way they can, and they just give you a couple of exercises and then expect you to go back next week and the week after. And also that's costing you a lot of money. But when they're giving you these exercises, kind of a little bit goes in one ear and out the other, and you come away kind of not really knowing what to do. So this app actually gives you structure. And so from week to week, so you could be starting off on week 1, and it could be week 24 before you get running again. And you've got structure there. So if you go into the app and let's say, for instance, you injured your hamstring 3 weeks ago, and it's not at that initial stage, then you can jump stages and then kind of take it on from there. And then once we get past the stage of kind of rehabilitating that muscle, it tells you how you can start running again. It gives you kind of the actual training. So it'll tell you whether you need to walk and run for X amount of time. And then it will kind of build you up into even adding intervals. And it gives you all those workouts that, as I say, has been put together by someone who knows what they're talking about, rather than us jumping on YouTube channels and getting advice from, you know, different people. And we, to be honest, we don't really know what we're doing. So I found this app, I say, it's for me to have structure and to have guidance is key, and to know what I'm doing every day rather than kind of hit or miss. Plus, it's not costing me anything. So download this app. I say it's available on iOS and Android devices. It's licensed because when you put out medical advice, you need to tick boxes and get these products licensed for the EU and the UK, and in the process of getting worldwide licensing as well. So we'll put a link down in the description for you. If you're outside the EU, there is actually a beta link that I can put down, so you can actually use it as well up until they've kind of set up the proper app. So please check it out. As I say, it doesn't cost you anything, but I think as a runner, it's key to have, you know, it to hand. So if you do have runner's knee, you can jump on there, you can diagnose it yourself. You know, if it's not too serious, it tells you a bit about runner's knee, so you've got a bit of kind of background, and then you can kind of do these exercises, and if you are getting pain, you just continue with that exercise until it's pain-free. If you're like, oh, it doesn't hurt, then you move on to the next step. So for me, it was kind of a bit of a no-brainer to kind of sell it, you know, to you guys. Yes, I'm doing a collaboration. Yes, I'm getting paid for it, but I just want to be honest with you. You know, I only promote products that I'm actually will use myself, that I believe in, and I will continue promoting it way after this kind of video, because I think it's all about, if you find a good product, share it. You know, because, you know, as a runner, as I say, we're guaranteed to get running injuries. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments what you think of the app. As I say, with the app, has got features on there, or contact page on there. So if you want some more features, because I find they're very easy to use, and especially with the kind of video function that kind of takes you through the kind of different steps, is very straightforward. You know, that's what I prefer. I prefer simple. I don't like to be overly complicated, but you might want it to be more complicated, so you can kind of give them feedback and take from there. Or maybe you're looking for some additional areas of the body that you want to work on that maybe they could add to the app. So please give me your comments, please give your feedback, and as per always, I will speak to you soon. Onwards and upwards. Cheers.